MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. It's Interleague Baseball, next on MLB Network. Rhoden will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Into the box, number 4, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Cookie.
Next to stand in is Cookie Wilson. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
I got the count, 1-2.
Grounded up the first baseline. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
The right fielder,
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Now to the plate, here is Darryl Strawberry. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Now a little looper down the left field line. Left fielder coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
In now, Howard Johnson. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Row, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Mets strand 1. Nothing in the Mets half of the first. The Yankees' first set of swings coming up. Crosstown action on MLB Network. Dwight Gooden, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
And stepping in, Willie Randolph. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game.
Ball.
So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Skied into very shallow right. Strawberry has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
So now here is number 50. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they played out so far this season. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the second out.
Batting third.
Don Mattingly will bat next. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to hit, Dave Wynn. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Still no score. Now to the plate, Keith Hernandez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 22.
Digging in next, number 22. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next up, Wally Bakken. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Pulled toward right center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. So now to the plate, Gary Carter. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, here is Jay Buhner. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. The 2-1. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6, the catcher, Joel Skinner.
Now it'll be Joel Skinner. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball just missed above the zone.
2-1.
Pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, the shortstop, number 20.
Digging in now for the Yankees, number 20. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. So here is Rafael Santana, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. to the top of the Mets order, digging in number 4. He singled to open up the ball game.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball in his first at bat and didn't miss it.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Will say.
Standing in now, Cookie Wilson. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Yeah, trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a...
Now at the plate, Mike Pagliaro. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Willie Randolph. He flew out in his last AB. 1-1. There's a fastball that misses.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Swing, strike 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Count remains full. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got it. The second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Next for New York, number 50. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Yanks lead 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Set for the start of the 4th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Darryl Strawberry. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Hit hard on the ground to short, scooped up. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Howard Johnson, who bounced out last time up. The 3-2 pitch. hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field for a one-out single. So he'll reach base with one out here in the fourth, and with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box now, Keith Hernandez. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that will become out number 2. So the next to bat will be number 22. Worked a walk his first time up. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate now is Don Mattingly.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Number 22 is there, and he has it for the out. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Dave Wynn, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The 1-1. Popped him up. Carter is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next, it'll be Jay Buhner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounder down the line at third. Speared on the dive. It's there. He got him. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Stepping in once again is number 22. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here's the 1-1.
Whoa, that's down.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 50 is there, and he'll bring this one in. So next to hit is Wally Bakken. He doubled his last time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Gary Carter. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And it's fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. On he pops it up. Randolph ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Joel Skinner. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Hit to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, number 20.
Next, it'll be number 20. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Mike Pagliaro. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. And now, Rafael Santana. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Cold strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting, number 4.
In now, number 4. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. The 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 1.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Cookie Wilson, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
To the plate now, Darryl Strawberry. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Pagliaro is there, 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Howard Johnson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Wilson stands at second with 2 gone. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. There's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 17. Keith.
Next up for New York, Keith Hernandez. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Steve Trout trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Steve Trout.
Standing in now, number 22. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1 home.
Aye.
Takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the third out. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Leading off the inning, it'll be Gary Ward, and they could use a spark from him here. Now the 2-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Here's the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with that,
now
we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Randolph.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Willie Randolph. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike down to the Yankees leadoff man.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Next to hit is number 50. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line down the left field line. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. lifted down the line in left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
At the plate, Don Mattingly. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Dave Wynn. A knock here could cut the lead to just 1 run. 2 down, runners at first and second. He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now in this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yanks strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Wally Bakken. The 2-1 home. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get it, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
At the plate now, Gary Carter. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Next up is Rafael Santana, singled in his last at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, number 4. Swing and a liner. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Santana blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's safe, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So now to the plate, Cookie Wilson. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 18.
John Campanella will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching for the number 45, John Campanella.
Darryl Strawberry will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 22 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage, but someone forgot to tell the guy in the box that he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. If you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. Doesn't matter what side you're throwing it from.
In now, Howard Johnson. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 6 and the Yankees nothing. Digging in will be Jay Buhner. No hits to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. High in the air out towards shallow right. Strawberry is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Joel Skinner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in, the switch hitter, number 20. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Roll, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be. Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready now with the payoff pitch.
Nope.
And he
Ball
misses
four.
with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
In now is the Yankees DH. Gary Ward flew out last time up.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Willie.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Willie Randolph, grounded out in his last at bat. 2 out, bases loaded. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Just bounce to that. Everybody when it come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it. I'm always gonna get it. Even if
And now in the box, Keith Hernandez. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. The 1-1 home.
Hey!
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery.
Nope. Inside. Ball 2.
And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, number 22. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next for the Mets, Wally Bakken, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
This guy's been a solid hitter his entire career, but he definitely likes to swing left-handed.
And meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So next to bat will be Gary Carter. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
Boy, what looked like a quick inning gets the first 2 out, then it hit by pitch and a single to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs and we're on the board.
Into the box, Rafael Santana, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for the Mets, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Terry Leach is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 26, Terry Leach.
Leading off the inning, it'll be number 50, and they could use a spark from him here. The 2-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Drilled on the ground is short. And that's through for a hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gio, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
At the plate, Don Mattingly. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dave Wynn. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
The 1-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, but it's right by him. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
At the plate now, Jay Buhner. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Yankees 1. Stepping in now, number 4. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Gooden, Wilson.
In now, Cookie Wilson. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Nobody out, runner on first. And he got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Strawberry.
So now to the plate, Darryl Strawberry. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Number 47 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 47.
Into the box now, Howard Johnson. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The first baseman.
So
number
stepping
17.
in is Keith Hernandez. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball well outside. Number 22 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Mattingly is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2. Now with the plate is Joel Skinner starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Into the box, number 20. Line to the right side, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
The third baseman, number 13. Mike.
Standing in now, Mike Pagliaro. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Now batting. The designated
Striding
hitter.
forward now is the DH, Gary Ward. 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
8-1 is the final tonight. The New York Mets rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Dwight Gooden earns a league-leading 11th win of the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 8 runs on 14 hits.